I was just reminded not to forget to ask for money. So I don't like doing that, but we need money. He needs money. We have to keep the show on because we are independent. And there's very few independent analysis on the airwaves in Canada. Andrew Enns is independent as well. He's the Executive Vice President of Leger Polling, the most accurate polling company in Canada. We're talking about the election. We're talking about how people can rise and fall so quickly. Very mercurial. And, we talked about Kamala Harris and other elections where you go into an election and you're way ahead. Oh, some people say, slam dunk, and you end up losing.
Yeah.
Really, what is it? Because we don't know the ballot question yet? Is it because of something might happen on the campaign trail?
Well, I think this election is going to be unique for a number of reasons, and I think it is prone to some rise and fall of public opinion for sure. I mean, first of all, we have someone external to the election issues, external to Canada, that can say things, do things, and insert emotion and feelings, some strong feelings into the campaign. President Trump, I mean, we see it now. Like, there are things that he can say and do about our country, about our leaders, that get under the skin of Canadians and can rile them up and can create emotion. Emotion moves opinion, and we've seen that. This national fervor is moving opinion, and it's shifted some opinion to the Liberal Party of Canada because they're seen as doing the right thing. They're defending the country. Even the reviled Justin Trudeau, his numbers had improved. By the time he actually left office, because he probably gave a couple of his best speeches in 8 or 9 years. When he stood up,
he's getting it.
Yeah, exactly. and people, like, first of all, unlike maybe you and I, Stephen, sometimes where we get ingrained in terms of our politics, and it takes a lot to move. For most rank and file voters, they can move. They're not wedded to a party just because their parents voted for. That doesn't exist anymore.
Right.
And so, I think there's this volatility. Mercurial is a word used, which I think is a very good word. And I think as pollsters, we're going to be tracking it pretty regularly to see what happens.
And, this is going way back in campaigns. If there's a picture a week before the election where it happened at Stanfield, he's kicking the football and he fumbles it.
Yeah.
People just look and they say, well, no matter what I thought then, this guy, somehow shouldn't be prime minister, and Poilievre is known, or perhaps misknown, but Carney is not known. So anything could happen.
Both these leaders, take a look at the two front runners, Pierre Poilievre, Mark Carney. They have a lot on the line. I mean, look, Pierre Poilievre, he is known, as you say, but he has to get known as something different, something more in with the current times. Right. That leader, that Canadian champion, that guy who's going to defend the worker, make us better and stronger. Carney is known superficially, and I think the risk here is that if people really think that, well, he's prime ministerial, he's the guy. But if he suddenly starts doing things unprime ministerial, I don't think anybody's going to be tossing him a football anytime soon. But if he drops it, that's a problem.
Well, that's for the next show. Andrew Enns, thank you very, very much. 3 minutes. To those of you who have subscribed and donated, a heartfelt thank you. You're keeping us on the air. If you're watching and you haven't, please try to do so, because 4 years ago, we started this show because there needed to be independent analysis. Now more than ever, with the Online Harms Act. Once that gets into law, it's been passed once by the House, there are going to be hundreds of bureaucrats censoring the news in Canada, censoring this show. We need to keep it on the air. Thanks for your support.